Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's Post-Match Pint, the only West Ham United post-match football show on the internet. It was a little table today. We just came back from the London Stadium. It was West Ham 2, West Brom 2.
You've got the result
there, wasn't it?
What time is it?
Good result, bad result? I can't really make up my mind.
Considering we were 1-0 down for so long,
we were behind for quite a while, wouldn't we? So
just take us through the starting lineup.
Randolph in goal, Check Carey on the right back, Reid and Font in the middle, Creswell on the left, Faguli on the right, and Lanzini on the left. Noble will be hanging in the middle, and Snodgrass up top of Antonio.
No striker, no right back. Fucking surprise, surprise, 1 week after the transfer window shuts.
I'll tell you what, that's a nice scarf you got on there.
Cheers, mate. I think it's from the train station.
The thing for me is you've got 2 strikers sitting on the bench and you've got a right back sitting on the bench. Right, Byram's just come back from injury, so I'll sort of get that. Check out a good game against Southampton. But with AC being out, surely you've got to put...
Oh, AC being out?
Surely you've got to put faith in one of the other strikers. If he said he ain't signing Hogan because he's happy with what we got, then why ain't Fletcher or Kaleri starting when Carroll's out?
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? Yeah. Is he happy with what he's got? Has he been told to say he's happy with what he's got? I'm not sure. I'm 50-50, but let's get into the game.
There's a big blow with Andy Carroll not playing today, though, isn't it? This is his type of game, isn't it?
But this is what I'm saying. Like, how can you rely on Andy Carroll when he's injury record? And it's inevitable, isn't it? Like, everybody knew it. Everyone can see it.
2 weeks after the window slam shut.
It's just, it's not great, is it?
Let's not jump to conclusions. It might not be a long-term injury. They might have just thought it's not risking it. Don't risk it today. We still had enough there today to win. We still had enough there up front. Antonio could play up front. Even Snodgrass, he done a good job there against Southampton last week. Yeah. So
the only thing for me with them 2 up top is they don't make the runs.
They kept pulling out wide. They was pulling out wide.
It's not their natural game. You know, you saw when Kaleri come on in the second half, the movement of a striker is completely different to what they're giving us. You know, and I said, if he's saying he's happy with what he's got, then they should be starting.
Yeah. A lot of the time, they had the ball out and there's no one in the box. You want him in the box, not drifting out wide to get the ball.
This is the thing. Well, let's go for the game. Weren't a great start, was it?
Early goal, yeah.
5 minutes. Another mistake. It was Faguli's mistake. I think one of the stats is we are one of the highest teams. I think we are the highest team in the league to give away goals from mistakes.
Yep,
and it just every week,
Yeah, it just worked Creswell this week.
Yeah, but it was. You could see the goal coming. It's like they was pressing us in the first couple of minutes. You know what I mean? But
the thing is,
it's too easy.
I think West Brom,
you're giving teams goals. Do you know what I mean?
I think West Brom don't get enough credit, especially for this season. They're a good team, and Pulis sets them up. You see how he set them up today.
They're a big
They wind me up.
Yeah, they're a big.
They wind me up.
They wind us up, but the thing is, they get the job done. Yeah, it's right. They get the job done, and they come here today for a point or to snatch a win. And obviously they got it, but you can see the way they set up the first 5-10 minutes. They're a hard team to break down. It was going to be a tough game today.
How can you waste time after 5 minutes and say you're playing football?
Hey, look, Allardyce did it.
Yeah, we had 4 seasons of that.
Yeah.
No, not like that.
Didn't we do a similar thing when we drew 0-0 at Chelsea? Every time we got a goal kick or a free kick, we just took so long to do it.
It's part of the game. It's the way the game is now. It's just what takes so
shit.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the way the game's played now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But do you know what? Look, first I can't remember any. They hit the crossbar as well just after, didn't they?
Yeah, we had a chance almost not long after they scored, didn't we? If I'm
We scored a goal.
Yeah,
scored a goal.
Yeah, it was. It was not offside. The keeper took his own player.
Well, I don't know.
No, he give offside
because the linesman put his flag up.
Yeah, linesman flagged offside. Yeah.
Linesman flagged offside. There's a geezer. You can quite clearly see he's lying in the box, playing everyone onside, and then I don't know what the referees give it for. It seemed like he changed his mind because the linesman had his flag out like that, and surely if his linesman's got his flag out that, he can see the guy on the floor. He hasn't moved.
The thing is, I think Foster clattered into his own player. Yeah. So maybe whether he thought a West Ham player had clattered into him, I don't think between the both of them they couldn't get an answer.
But the linesman signalled for offside.
Offside, yeah.
The linesman's given offside because Fagoli's tucked it in. He's not seen the player on the floor.
The thing is, there was a lot of players. If he's given offside, the linesman's view, there was a lot of players in front of him, so he might not have seen the player on the floor.
But the referee can see the player on the floor. Surely the referee has to go up to him and say, "Well, did you?"
I said to him, I thought I was going to give the goal.
I thought he was going to, but he bottled it.
Absolutely bottled it.
But
I'm going to say it was quite a positive reaction because we created so many chances today. And as I say, like the lack of the striker really is. Do you want to go round? Go round. No, sure. Yeah, the lack of the striker has really, you know, cost us 3 points today because, you know, as much as I love Antonio, he's not a striker. You know what I mean? Like,
he worked hard today, though, Antonio.
He's the best at it.
He's done brilliant. But he's not a centre forward.
He links up well with Carroll, but you saw it in the second half. I know we're jumping forward a bit, but when he went out wide,
you saw the best of him.
You saw the best of him, taking players on, causing problems. You know, and that's where he needs to be.
I thought Snodgrass had an okay game.
I thought he had a decent game.
He ran his socks off up there.
You know, like I said before, I mean, Pint, as much as he's a great player, Snodgrass, from the 2 full games that I've seen him play, Southampton and this, he's all over the pitch, and that's what we need from a player.
What he lacks in Pint's ability, he makes up in the work rate.
In work rate and his heart as well. His heart's in it. He's been at the club 5 minutes and he seems like he's a fan's favourite already. The fans have already taken to him, and that's it.
The thing is with our fans, we're not hard to please, right? You can either be fantastic at football, you'll please us like that, or you can work your fucking socks off and you'll please us like that.
We've seen it all through the years, I mean, we went to the West Ham way thing earlier, and John Moncur was there, and he's the same sort of player. He wasn't a world-class player, but John Moncur would give you 110% every week.
I think John Moncur is a very underrated West Ham.
I think he's very underrated. Very underrated.
I think his ability on the ball, and that was
people forget that.
That's what you want. That's what you want from your players. I mean, it's like Mark Noble as well. I know he gets a lot of stick, but the thing is with Mark Noble, his heart's in the right place. And today I thought he had an half decent game. I give the ball away a couple of times, but the thing is with Noble, he's, you know, you need a Noble on the pitch. You know, it's that's all you want from your players. That's all we want from West Ham. Just give us your heart. Like Snodgrass, he's come in, he's a couple of tackles and the fans love you.
Yeah,
you know, and that's all we want. And I think he's going to go on to be a great player for West Ham and a fan's favourite as well.
Yeah, well, he's already. I think he's turned.
Well, I think we created a lot of chances before half time. Obviously, the referee wasn't
penalty shout as well.
Penalty shout just at the end of the half.
That looked a penalty to me.
I didn't see it.
Well, I was saying this, right? You go back to Leicester last season. Yeah. If that Schlupp foul was a foul, and it was, then that was
exactly.
It was like he was.
It's just inconsistency, isn't it?
It's all over the back of him, wasn't it?
He's going through. He's passed the ball through. He's going through the goal, and the geezer's pulled him down.
The thing is as well. Is why is he going to go down? You know, he's through on goal.
Yeah.
You know.
Someone like Snodgrass won't go down.
I think the referee could see the ball going away from him a little bit, but it shouldn't be taken into account if he's pulled him down.
Whether the ball's there or not, a foul's a foul.
Exactly. Like, if the player takes the ball, it's a completely different story.
Ask yourself this: if that was at Old Trafford in the home end, would that have been a penalty?
That would have been a penalty all day long.
That's what I'm saying. The referee wound me up today. The linesman was.
The referee was poor the whole.
The one thing that I liked about our team today is even at 1-0 down, they didn't look. Their heads weren't down.
No.
They were still knocking it about because they knew that something was going to happen and we was going to get a goal.
But if you look over the last few weeks, the Southampton game, we was 1-0 down there, come back. Middlesbrough, they got it back, and we weren't having that. We fucking went at them again. It looks like the confidence is slowly coming back. Like we was like that. We was very much like that last season.
And the thing is,
go a goal down, it didn't matter. You know what I mean?
It's a positive response.
Yeah.
What's it Ian Dowie said? The bounce back ability.
Bounce back ability.
That's what. No, we have got that though, and it's like you can see it in the last few games since Pint's gone and they've been out of the squad and gone. There's a lot of confidence in the team now.
Must be Liverpool 3-0 up, I reckon.
Rugby. What's that?
Oh, rugby.
Rugby. Oh.
Yeah. So, what was you saying?
Bounce back ability.
Bounce back ability.
Yeah. It seems like it's slowly coming back. I think, you know, although it wasn't a great end to the game. I think we done a lot of. I think we done enough to win the game today.
Look, for 85 minutes we probably dominated.
I mean, the equaliser. I mean, Lanzini strike hit the crossbar, and you had Faguli and Antonio there. Sure. I mean, when it went in, you sort of slagged Faguli off a bit, but when we watched the replay, it was a great finish.
Great finish. I thought we scuffed
it. What was slagging him off? He was.
Well, me and Scott were looking at the lineup games.
Only I can slag someone off when they've scored.
No,
it was a change of formation at half time. Like Creswell going off.
Yeah, Canary.
For me, that was more injury-wise. He went off.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be tactic. He wouldn't have taken him off.
He pulled up towards the end of the first half and was stretching, so he pulled him off for that. Because for me, I would have took Faguli off at half time.
Well, glad you're not the manager.
I know, I thought first half he was our worst player.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. It gives the ball.
Can I ask a quick question?
Go on, mate.
What's /plan B then?
/plan B?
Yeah.
He ain't fucking got that.
That's a tough one because I don't think he has got one, mate. It's
I love him.
Yeah.
But he ain't got plan B.
Nah. He's yeah. You're right.
I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't think the club's got a plan B.
It's yeah, I think.
He ain't had a plan B for a long time.
No.
But the thing is, one thing I would say, I mean, going 1-0 down at home today, big game. Because like I said, we'd have lost this today, we'd have been 8 points behind them. If we'd have won it, it'd only been 2 points. It's still the same gap, 5 points. So we can still, there's still fight there to go for the 8th, 7th place. Because Everton are on a great run of form, you know. So it's gonna, listen, if the season finished now and we finish 9th, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
No, after what's gone on this season, I'll be happy with that. You know,
I find it quite unbelievable. We are 9th.
Yeah, and
seeing the way we've been tonked here a few times.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing with us is that like there's still something to fight for. You know, if we finish every position you finish, you know, is more money for the club. But we can finish 8th and then go for 7th. You know, it's still stuff, and there's a lot of belief in the team now. You know.
Yeah, I think we're galvanised again.
You got to believe in Bilic.
Believe in Bilic.
Believe in
Bilic. Yeah.
Do you think though, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham still will come here though?
I know it's going to be tough. These are the sort of games we've got to win.
Are we going to pick up more points away?
Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely, especially this season. Away form's key for us.
Second half starts, another positive start from us. Banged on the door. Eventually, Lanzini comes. Do you know what Lanzini?
One thing I would say though, just before, like, you can see the way West Brom were going to set up when they took off their goal scorer to bring on Johnny Evans 5 minutes into the second half, because Pulis knew, he could see that we was knocking it about, getting behind them. You know, he knew that an equaliser was going to come. So
I respect him, but I hate him.
Yeah,
I respect what he does. If he was a manager for us, I wouldn't be happy with the football, but I think that club grinds
exactly like Allardyce.
I suppose it is, a little bit, but I respect him, but I can't stand him. I can't stand that ethos of football, you know what I mean?
Who would have thought at the start of the season West Brom would be in a position that they're in? You know, and he's, as much as the football's net.
To be honest with you, because of the run they've been on, I still think that's a good point today. Although it's disappointing to lose it in the last minute.
Yeah, that's it. It's the way
we dominated the game, and put them to the sword and very nearly won it, despite everything being against us, with no Carroll, no Byram, you know what I mean, and playing like a makeshift side. Cresswell going off injured and all that. To go in the last 94th minute 1-0 up, it's a shame we lost it, but that's a good point. They've been a very, very impressive outfit this year.
And
after what they've done to us at their ground,
exactly.
and the way we've not always been firing.
You can't put their stuff at their ground in the same bar, mate. You're talking about Masuaku doing fucking Ballerina.
But the thing is, the way we've been misfiring at home in a few games.
Yeah, I agree with that, right?
You know, we'd probably said a point, if we get because if they're above us in the table,
you look at it like going 1-0 down that early, being at home, we ain't had the best run of form at home. You know, it could have easily been worse. As I said, we're disappointed because of the way we've thrown it away in the last minute.
But no, look, like you said, I think the way the team come back, going 1-0 down at home, the crowd could have easily got on their back, but we didn't. And we got the equaliser, and then Lanzini.
I thought he was absolutely brilliant today.
What a goal!
He got the boy run and play.
I love him. I love Lanzini. You go back to last season, I always said that I feel like he is going to, even back then, even with Pint, I always see something in him and I thought he's going to be better than Pint. He's young, I think if we need to keep hold of him.
Yeah.
Lanzini, for me, this season is where he's going to grow. Next season, where he's going to kick on, and he's going to be our main player. You can see it in him. He's got like, when you look at him, he's got a touch of Tevez about him. Just the way like he runs for the ball and
he's got pace.
He's only. The thing is, he's only a skinny boy as well. You know what I mean?
You never feel like he's going to lose the ball.
No,
he's got the ball.
Drop of the shoulder like Trevor Brooking.
He's an Argentinian Trevor Brooking.
That's a quite
The thing is as well, he works. When he loses the ball, he don't just turn around and go, he tracks back and tries to get
sort of like you say Trevor Brooking like Devonshire. He's like a Devonshire as well, isn't he? Like the way he just gets the ball, and I love that.
Glides, mate.
With the centre backs they had tonight, would you have started Ayew? They're big centre backs, they can't run.
I think
I
bet
he's resting him up.
I think he's just got back.
Big lumps, isn't they?
Yeah,
they're not going to run.
They're old team with big lumps, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Ayew, like, I think it's a shame he's just come back from the African nations. If there'd been a few days, he might have played today. Yeah. Martinez for me should be in the squad. He should be on the bench. Like he's wasted out on loan. I think we need Martinez. He's like I said on the social, still available to watch. But he's gonna be a big player for us.
The thing is, right.
But will he get a chance?
That's it.
I think he may do. I think he may do next
All he would have done was done exactly what Fletcher and Clary done, sat on the bench.
I think he might.
I think Bilic sees something in him. He's gone to Oxford and his confidence scoring against Newcastle, and he's got 12 goals in 13 games for under 23s. Like I said, he reminds me of like a Hernandez.
He looks like
Freddie Sears.
Yeah, Freddie Sears.
He scored against everyone.
The thing is with Freddie Sears is with him, we had Allardyce and he weren't.
The thing is, Martinez is a different type of striker.
Yeah.
It's different player for Sears.
Yeah, but like, Bilic loves Carroll. So would he put Martinez on the wing just to accommodate Carroll?
Maybe have him in behind him.
Put him up top with him.
Let's finish this off.
The thing that Bilic's done well tactically for me today was their right back was giving Snodgrass a hell of a time down there.
I was really impressed with
as soon as we scored, he switched Antonio out to the left.
Yeah.
And then that was it. We didn't see much of that bloke until probably towards the end. You know, he had to concentrate. He knew he couldn't bully Antonio. He knew he was up against someone who's quick. Now Antonio's quicker than Snodgrass. Snodgrass ain't slow, but you know, it was a good tactical change by Bilic, which we don't see that often.
No, I understand what you're saying. He identified a problem.
Well, the thing is, it gives the other fella something to worry about. Yeah. You know, because then he can't just stick like hang about up front. He's got to actually come back and.
He looked good there, right back.
A lot of their attacks come.
Ginger Pele come on. I thought that's it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. To be honest with you, I think I'm not just saying this because it's sour grapes. But there was a foul on the keeper.
Yeah, they blocked round off
into the keeper.
It was a foul on the keeper. But the thing that annoys me is we bring on a substitute, we bring on Collins to see out a game. Right? We struggle when we try to see out a game.
I think if you watch that back, I think West Brom were very clever on that corner because they knew what they was doing. And you see them turned around and still block Randolph off, but they held their hands like they weren't touching him. So that is why the ref thought it's not a foul. And do you know what? Look, we all know you play to the final whistle, and you know.
I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted with lost. Obviously, I'm gonna be on my fucking West Ham.
Yeah, it's 2 points dropped.
But I see it as a point game because when the lineup come out today, I thought that's a draw. I'll be honest, that's a draw.
Yeah, because these are the type of games that Andy Carroll plays.
Yeah,
you know,
Andy Carroll dominates.
He would have cleared that corner.
Yeah, not even that. Yeah. He would have scored 2 or 3 goals.
As much as the team that put out, yeah, right, you've got 2 wingers up top and all that. There was still enough on that pitch so they'd win that game. Yeah. As much as West Brom were playing well, you know.
When you got Lanzini, Antonio on the pitch, you know, things can happen, and do you know what? Even to get to 2-1 up. It was a massive boost, you know.
That is why it's like you said, it's a good point, but because of the way we sort of lost it at the end.
Yeah, it feels like a defeat, doesn't it? Yeah. But do you know what? Like we said, it's a point game. We're still 5 points behind now. So.
Do you remember Randolph pulling off a save? I'm sure they had 4 chances all game.
Not
He had the free kick first half when the keeper tipped it, man. That's Snodgrass. know, when we had a free kick in the first half, the keeper tipped it around the post.
I thought he hit the wall.
No, he hit the wall, mate.
No, we had another one. Someone whipped in, and the keeper just.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, do you know the one that he crossed? And it went through everyone. Yeah. I thought it was very unlucky today. Look, I'm positive. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, as I said before, right? The board, the transfer window, done. I want to stop talking about that shit. Yeah, we get behind the people that are there. What's this? We get behind the people that. Go on, mate. You can go round. Oi, what's happened?
Oh, light's gone. There you go.
That's all right.
Sorry.
It's positive. It's another result in a it's another result in a good run of results. Apart from the Man City
We've lost one in our last
9. I think it is.
Well, the thing is, like they got a 2-week break now. When they're going to Dubai, 5 days. So
the annual West Ham.
yeah, but we've got Watford away. Watford away when we come back.
What's your predictions for Watford?
The predictions for what's your prediction for Watford?
I think we'll win. I think I'm going to go 3-1 because that's sort of the trend there, isn't it?
I'm going 2-1. I'll go 2-1.
I fancy we can beat Watford. It's going to be tough because that Nyang, his debut the other week, people said he can't cut it in the Premiership. Fucking, he looked good.
You've got fancy Zarate,
yeah, it's Zarate there, and you know, it's Watford last season was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking Ginge. Remember Ginge getting sent off for going in the back of him? But yeah, it's a game. They're the sort of games we need to win. You know.
Ain't gonna be easy.
But if we lose, it's not.
The end of the world.
You know, it's not the end of the world. But Watford, 2 weeks now. Andy Carroll will come back. You got Ayew will be back. Creswell. Who else? Byram will be back as well.
Byram's on the bench today.
Masuaku will be back.
As long as Cress ain't picked up nothing.
So hopefully we should have pretty much a
Sako's
full
not
squad.
far off. You know,
Sako's. They're looking in the march for Sako.
They're not great at the minute, though, Watford. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us on this edition of West Ham Fan TV's Post-Match Pint. We're on the Hammers Chat boats. That's why we're outside in a very unfamiliar surrounding with a scarf.
It's a bit lovely.
We was going to do it on the boat, but it's absolutely going off in there.
Gio's in there having his dance.
Gio's at his nut.
Gio's dancing around.
Go on.
Would you prefer Carroll to start tonight and miss Watford?
No, definitely not.
Tonight?
No, definitely not.
Do you know what though? That's a good question, but yeah, I think Carroll at Watford. As long as he don't do Cruyff turns in the box this year, we'll be all right.
If he misses Watford, no.
I think he'll be all right.
I think the only reason he was missing today is I think he picked up that little injury, didn't he? Southampton.
I don't know what it's risking.
Yeah.
Like, you know, with his injury.
Right, boys, I want to finish up. Right.
Good. No more questions. You're right.
Yeah, we're on the Hammers Chat boats. Thank you very much. We come here. Gio's absolutely out. He's nut on that party boat out there. We're going to go and we're going to go and have a look at that in a minute. One thing I want to talk about before we go is obviously the progression of this football team. What have we done, Scott? You've filled out all the forms.
We've done the forms.
We've approached the league, so we've got a meeting with the league in a couple of weeks.
You're coming now.
Am I director of football?
If you want to be,
I'm director of football.
yeah.
Thank you. You're
we approached the league. Excuse me. We approached S6FA, so we're just waiting for them to get back to us with our affiliation and make sure the name's all alright. So we've got a bit of funding as well coming in.
You got half lower, you ain't doing anything.
Might as well.
You've found kits, haven't you?
Yeah, I've identified kits.
We've got in contact with a few people.
We've had a badge design. We've approached the league. It looks like we're going to go in there. We've got a sponsor. It's all going off. So make sure you go to the GoFundMe page because it's driven by the community. Make sure you go and check out the website. There's a new website. I'll put the link in the description down below. But thank you very much for joining this edition of West Ham Fan TV's Post-Match Pint. Thanks very much, chat, for hosting us today. Don't forget to go and follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, Facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV, Snapchat, Instagram, all the good stuff. And the boys are fucking me off. We're going to go on the party boat in a minute. Alright.
Nicky, good son.
Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll. Anyway, thank you very much. One thing left to say, boys. Come on, you eyes.